I started, it's a long story actually, I'll make it short. I started in 2005, I think. So I used to, before that, I used to do my, I was doing my BCA. I left in between because of some financial problems. Then I thought what to do now. So I had one small camera. I used to click photographs with that. And that gave me a kick, like clicking photographs and editing that. I was like, wow, this is something nice. And then I met a rock band. So I told them that I can click your photographs and put it on Orkut and all. That time Orkut was hit. So then I thought, then he said, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. So we started doing that. And I used to click their photographs. Then he came up with an idea that let's make a music video. I like, okay. So he had a Sony camera, SD camera. So we started making videos with that. We shot a lot of videos. It was a slum song. So we used to go to the slum area early morning, 5 a.m. We used to go there and we used to shoot. And then I started editing. I learned editing on YouTube. I got to know one software called Video Studio, and in that I used to edit. It was a very basic software, only 2 layers on it. So you put one layer, put second layer, edit that, then cut, then merge 2 layers, put on that again, and then render. So it was like that first music video. I think I rendered 25 times, maybe. Then I got that video finished. उसके बाद he told me, I think 26/11 happened, that attack, Mumbai attack. So we made a song on that. So he said, we want to make a little bit professional video on this. So we had a cameraman and camera. So we shot. That was my first green screen video. So we shot, and I didn't know anything what to do with green screen. So I just knew that if you want to make something, blank on back, you take a green screen. So I learned on YouTube how to remove that. Until then, I got to know about Sony Vegas. It was a editing software in Windows. My friend told me, and I loved that because that was very good software. There was a lot of plugins for that. There was a lot of, you can make so many layers, work on that. So I really loved that. So then I did that video. I think it took me 1 week to edit. 1 week means 1 week. I was 24/7 at my office, watching videos for 10 hours, editing for 5 hours, then watching video for 6 hours, editing for 5 hours. So this is how I made my first videos on YouTube. That was second video. So that's how I thought. Then I got to know that this is what I should do and this is what I should be doing till my whole life. So that's how it started.
So it's like basically you did it by yourself.
Yeah, because there
I
were,
remember you once saying that how you used to enter your office room, cabin, sit, and when you should, just pull up the shutter and it's night outside.
yeah, that's a very interesting story. What happened, I was shooting this video only, the Mumbai attack. So I came in office by 8, I think. I just woke up and I came to edit. I hadn't had breakfast also. I sat and I think I was learning green screen only. So I was putting YouTube video and learning, and that time YouTube was very slow and the internet was very slow. So you have to wait to render the video and you see that video. So I was seeing that and editing that, and I was like this only 20, मतलब ऐसे ही था मैं, और मैं ऐसे edit कर रहा हूँ फिर मैं बहुत टाइम हो गया. I felt hungry a little bit. So like, okay, let's go out and eat. It was morning 8 a.m. I sat. I put off my shutter. It was totally black. My studio was totally black. I used to work in the dark. So I put on my shutter. मैंने खोला and I was like, ये क्या है, बाहर रात कैसे हो गई. Then I checked out the time कि भाई 9 बज गया है. So at 8 to 9 I was editing and I was like, it was a zone, like zoop. It was, huh? No, I didn't eat, I didn't drink anything. I was just working, and I don't know how that thing happened. कुछ नहीं. I don't know how that thing happened. I was just working. I was like, for me it was, I came, I sit, I'm working, and I get up and like, ये रात कैसे हो गई? So it was like that.
That sounds great. And like, how many videos you might have made till date?
Actually, I don't count, but yeah, I made many videos.
Okay.
I made more music videos than films.
Okay.
Films I started just now, but I made more music videos.
So, do you feel any difference between making a music video and short films? Like, your instinct is more towards which one?
My instinct is more towards films, of course, but music video has its own taste. It has its own what do you say, uh, it's on excitement. You know, when you make a music video, it's a totally different kind of filmmaking. You know, you shoot, then you edit. In a film, you edit first on paper, then you shoot. So, of course, there are some music videos in which there is story. You have to make a storyline. In music video, you have to be very creative in editing and shooting both. You know, in films, you have to be creative in telling a story because a story. In a music video, you can, I think music video has a more opportunity for a cameraman and an editor to show his talent, because in that you can just think of anything, you know, guy running on water or maybe blank white background, black background, so many things you can do, VFX, so many things. So both has their own, you know, excitement things and, you know, their taste. So both are okay, but I love filmmaking more.
Do you have any inspirer, like the ideal?
My ideal is basically, one is Anurag Kashyap. Like I really like him. I really like his work. Main is Anurag Kashyap and Anurag Basu. Anurag Basu for Burfi, the way he told the whole story. Anurag Kashyap for his reality, for his honesty he brings to the movie. He gives what is it is. Matlab, he don't just, he's not fake. He just give you what it is. So that's what I like in him.
And like, what is the best shot you have ever taken? Like the best thing or best short film or a music video?
It is yet to come.
It's yet to come. Okay, that's a good one. Apart from like the first answer the first question which you answered me, you said that you agreed, you know, to put it on the Facebook, right? So you have any online marketing thing?
Agree to put on Facebook what?
Photos. You click photos of
Ah,
the
yeah.
band and you know, just post it over Orkut and some social sub network. So you have any online marketing background?
No, I don't have any online marketing. See, the thing is, nowadays everyone is marketing himself. Clicking selfie and putting on a Facebook is marketing only. So marketing, I don't think you have to sit and think how to do things. Little marketing everybody is doing. So that's what I used to do. I love to show my work to people, and that's what our job is. We make things to show people. You know, our work is show off. If I remember, like, whenever I make films, one person on WhatsApp at least get 5-6 messages of mine that I made a movie, see this and give a review. So yeah, that's little bit I do. It's not consciously I'm doing marketing. It's just I want to show my work. That's it.
And like, can you tell your, like, just count? Tell me your 5 strengths.
5 strengths. Okay. One is I'm very much on time. I am very punctual about time. That I learned from shooting music videos. Not music, music videos also in weddings. When wedding you are late, your client will screw you. So we have to be on time, before time actually. So in music videos, we don't have light, we don't have money. So we have to reach on a magic light, which is 5 a.m. 5 a.m. to 6:30. So I used to wake up by 3, arrange my things, go there at 4 and shoot by 5, start shoot by 5. So I'm very punctual, one. Second is, I think I'm very good with focusing when I shoot on my own. I think very good with focusing when I shoot on my own. Third is I learn things very fast. I am not bragging about it, but yeah, whenever there is some software in front of me, I can learn fast. If somebody is telling me a little bit of technique, I can find my own ways to do it more better. 3. Fourth, I think I'm little bit honest to my work. Sometimes, like, you know, if people are saying you should not do it, you should not do it, I still do it because I think I should do it. So I'm honest to myself कि अगर करना है तो करना है. And fifth is I'm very much open to reviews. You know, I always get very bad reviews about my movies, so I listen to them very carefully and I try to work on that. And sometimes they are better for me and I learn many things from my reviews. So that's it. That's the 5 strengths I have. Maybe strengths, maybe qualities, whatever.
Great. And like, who whom did you assisted first and inspire? Got inspiration.
Okay, this is also a story actually. My band, they Madhavas, so they came in India's Got Talent, and in India Got Talent there are different teams of like people. Like one is director, we call them producer, but in movies they are director, in TV series they are producers. Producer, cameraman, and 2 3 assistants. So this is a one team. So this one team takes one story. Like one team is taking Madhvas, one team is taking some dance group, one team is taking some other talent. So this girl Rubina, she was shooting out Madhvas, and that time I was having Mark II. Mark II was a big thing that time. It was just launched, and everybody was shooting on Mark II. Even I think Salman Khan का कौन सा movie था वो? Dabang. Dabang was shot on Mark II. मतलब many shots of that movie was shot on Mark II. So she came and she was shooting them, and I was also a part of that because she was shooting at our place, and I was taking the pictures with Mark II, and she was like, "Wow, you have a Mark II?" I was like, "Yeah, I have a Mark II," and she was thinking of making her own company for wedding films, shoots, events, and she told me, "Would you like to shoot for me?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm ready." So just because I had Mark II, so she used to call me, and she never paid me. She used to pay me travel and all. So, but I learned a lot from her. I mean, she is a woman. I mean, I never saw someone like her. She's running on, set. She's going here and there, arranging people, shouting on bride and groom that stop. I have to take a shot. I mean, I learned from her. You have to take your shot, no matter what. So she taught me a lot. Then slowly she liked my work. In 1 2 shoots only she knew that I have something. So she started paying me. She's like, you come, but I'll pay you. She taught me a lot. Whatever I learned, matlab, see, one thing is you learn camera. One thing is you learn how to arrange everything, how to take your shot. That someone should teach you. Technique you can learn from anywhere, but that nature, that stop, I have to take my shot. Okay, walk. Becoming so friendly in just in a fraction of seconds. You meet a bride and she's your friend, and she's ready to talk with you anything. So that thing I learned from her a lot, and she was my first teacher, physical teacher. Otherwise, online is always there.
Apart from, I think you're a storyteller, because you at any, I'm asking after out of my 5 questions, you're answering 3 in a story.
No, I don't think I'm a storyteller, but yeah, I love to. I would love to be a storyteller, but I'm working on it. Let's see. But I don't think right now I'm a storyteller, because whatever I wrote till now, it's all pathetic. I mean, people didn't like it, and they were like, "What is this?"
Thank you so much. I just remember one thing. Like recently, you started this tiny tale stuff. So I just want you to write a small tiny tale on your story.
So he saw Finding Nemo and wanted to be animator, but today is a filmmaker. I wanted to be animator, to be very frank. When I used to see animation, I was like, यार ये करना है, 3D animation बनाना है, कंप्यूटर में graphics बनाने हैं. So that was my dream, and that pushed me towards camera. But when I got camera, I forgot animation. I was like, okay, I need to shoot.
Something like higher taste.
Yeah, it's not hard as I thought. Like animation is a tough job. You can't do that. I went to Chandigarh, so Mac, I think it was Mac. I went there and I was like, okay, I want to do animations. First of all, they told me the higher fees. I was shocked. But then they told me you have to be very good in sketch and all that. We'll teach you how to hold a pencil and all that stuff. And my drawing was good, but not that good. So I thought like this is not my cup of tea. I can't do that. But yeah, I need to tell stories somehow, So I'm like, okay, let's do it with camera.
So like, where do you see yourself after few years? Maybe after 3 years or 5.
See, before 3 years, today, after 3 years, you'll find me shooting. That's it.
Cool.
That's it. That's what I can do. I have nothing else. I have no other talent.
Okay. And can you tell me about some of your weaknesses which you really want to like?
My one weakness is I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy. Although I'm very much on time, I'm lazy in a sense. I get disappointed very much, very soon when I don't see that we don't have stuff to shoot, we don't have lights, we don't have a good frame. I get very disappointed, and I'm like, okay, let's not do this. And but when I think that uh, I have something in my head that I have to achieve that, I will do everything to get that. But when that thing is not happening, I get disappointed. I don't put my 100% in that. So when something is going down, I don't do that. That's my weakness. Second, I'm very lazy. I'm very lazy in edit. I mean, there are few videos which are there in my PC from last 2 years and not edited till now. And every year or every few months I think चल आज करते हैं, नहीं छोड़ नहीं करना. So it's like that. मतलब once if I shoot and edit in a week, that project will be done. If it is delaying, bye bye. I won't see that again.
Okay, so I think a new year resolution is ready for you, I guess.
No, I can never do that. I mean, see, the thing is, I think I'm like a kid, I'm very excited about the things till the time they are with me. Like, for example, you shoot. When you shoot, you have things in your head, right? This is how I shoot, this is what I shot, and this is how I should edit. So after shoot, if I'm editing immediately after that, I will be very good, I will be very excited. But if somehow or other I found some gap, like for example, temple inauguration video, I was editing day in, day out, and suddenly my father-in-law expired, and I have to go to Chandigarh. Then my father got expired. Then again, the things got delayed. Now I cannot edit that. मतलब I see that video, I don't see anything. कि ये हुआ क्या हो रहा है. So for me, when I have to edit, it should be immediately after shoot. And I do that. Like Nishant is my writer. So when I shot with him, I gave him videos in one day, the full movie in one day, because I knew कि अभी edit करूँगा तो मुझे याद रहेगा. Otherwise I won't.
As you describe your first weaknesses, would you really like to overcome them?
Overcome, I think, yeah, laziness, delaying things, and getting disappointed. Laziness I would like, because laziness gives me rest. Otherwise I won't rest. So that will be my third priority. First is, getting disappointed with things if they are not happening the way I want.
So how are you gonna rule it down if things are not happening on the way you want them to be? So how are you actually going to work it out?
I think there's a God ways to tell me that you can't control everything. So
yeah, I agree. See, when I asked that it's your weaknesses and would you like to overcome it, so you charted this on the first night. Like, I would like to overcome this weakness. So I'm just asking you, what steps further you gonna take to not
yeah,
not
the first
make
step is
that
this only. I
problem.
should know that I'm not the controller. I cannot control everything. So only thing I can control is I can shut my mouth. That's it, and calm my mind and work.